Howdy, this is Thomas from To My Games, and this is a video of a demo for the video game I'm writing. It's a game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's still very early in the stages of development, and actually this demo won't actually be very interesting at all because there's no game yet. I just have some basics down, but I wanted to put a video up early on in the development so that when I do finish the game, I'll be able to go back and look at how it was way back in the beginning and kind of document the making of a NES game from the beginning to end. And hopefully I'll have a series of videos along the way as I write this game. So let's get started. This is I have some test data for this game. This game is kind of a labyrinth dungeon exploration game. If you think of the dungeons in Zelda or Guardian Legend, where you see one screen at a time, it's kind of that style. My test data that I have has 3 floors, numbered 0 to 2. This is floor 1, which will actually be the second floor, because the first floor is 0. Each floor has nine rooms, 3 by 3. And if you look at our X and Y coordinates, we're at 1, 2, which is 1 over and 2 down. So we're at the bottom middle room, floor 1, which is the second floor. If you look at this room, it's very plain. Notice these tiles are very not very good looking. I'm not an artist. I made all the tiles for this test data in about 20 minutes. And most of that time was like saving files and changing formats. So even drawing was even less than that. So these won't be the final tiles. But here in this room we have wall tiles and floor tiles. These letters and numbers, these fonts, I actually ripped right out of Mega Man, just so I'd have something to display. Those will be replaced with something else that's not copyright infringing later. Okay, so this room has 1 exit to the north. Normally in the game, a player will have a sprite that they'll move across the map, and when they get to the screen edge, it'll change rooms. I don't have a sprite yet. I don't have that part of the game coded yet, so I have the room changing tied directly to the player input. So if I press up, we'll go up. Let's do that. I'm going to go up through the exit, and I get to a new room. This room has more tiles than the last room. It has block tiles here that stop the player's movement. It has some other block tiles that have lines in them. These blocks are breakable once you get an item later in the game. Here's some water over here, some stairs that go up, and some stairs that go down. This room has 7 exits. It has 2 exits to the north. One of these exits the player can't reach at first because there's water in the way. Then there's another exit to the north, exit to the east and to the west. The west exit is blocked by water. They can't get there at first. And of course the exit to the south, where we just came from, plus the 2 stairs, up and down. If we go downstairs, you'll notice that the stairs back up are in the same location, and our floor number changed to 0. So everything's working as far as changing floors. We're back in this room. Let's go to the east exit and see what's over there. Press right, go east. Okay, this room has a lot more tiles. 1 breakable block tile and the stairs up. If we go upstairs to floor 2, here we are. Okay, navigation seems to be working. The main thing that I was testing when I made this demo was room navigation. I wanted to make sure that I could go to all the different rooms and to all the different floors and not get any bugs or crash or anything. Notice if I go to this is XY00, this will be the top leftmost room. So if I try to go north, it doesn't let me. If I tried to go west, it doesn't let me. And most importantly, the game doesn't crash if I try to do that. So mission complete there. For all the boundaries in the floor, this is the bottom rightmost room. Can't go south, can't go east. For all of the boundaries, everything's working bug-free. even within floors, if I go to the top floor, floor 2 is the top floor. That's an ugly room, so I'll go to a more pretty room. Floor 2, if I try to go upstairs again, it doesn't let me, and doesn't crash if I try. If I go down to the floor 0, again, if I try to go downstairs, doesn't let me, doesn't crash if I try. So mission accomplished. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that if I have any map data, if I have a dungeon, I want to be able to get to every room and not crash if I try to go somewhere where I'm not supposed to go. So all my boundaries are working correctly. The other thing that was accomplished with this demo is my walls. If you notice, this room has this kind of exit to the east and these two. If I go east, this room has the same stuff on its western wall. All of the rooms share their wall data with each other. There's only, actually, each wall is defined by 1 byte, and these 2 rooms share the same byte that defines the wall. Before I did that, I had each room have 4 bytes declaring all its walls, and so that shared rooms would have the same wall declared twice in the data, and it kind of was troublesome, because if I messed up and typed the wrong number somewhere in the data, because I'm still entering data by hand, there'd be a mismatch with the walls, and it was a big problem, and it was a big waste of bytes too. So when one of my readers, Roth, came up with a good idea to separate the wall data from the room data, and it really saved me a lot of space and a lot of headaches. So thanks, man. And I think that's all I have to show with this demo. With 27 room map, I can get to every room just fine, and everything seems to be working great. The next video that I'll do when I get that far is I'm going to make a sprite or rip a sprite from another game just to test with, and make it so that you can navigate the sprite across the room. And then when that sprite gets to the edge of the screen, that's what will trigger the room change instead of just the straight direct input. So that's my next step, and I have the foundation laid for that. All I'll have to do is add the sprite stuff and then hook the room changing routines to the coordinates of the sprite on the screen. And so it should be really easy, I think. And I'll see you then, and hopefully it'll be a little more interesting. And you'll also get to see how the map will look with a sprite going across it. In the meantime, if you have interest in what it's like to develop a game for the Nintendo Entertainment System, or if you want to, if you have interest in coding or development in general, you can check out my blog. I've been writing about this game's development pretty thoroughly, and I update it often. So please check out my blog at www.tamaigames.com/blog. It should be up on the screen here. Anyway, see you then. See you the next time. Later.